Hey everyone, so today we are going to do this project, build a palindrome checker project. This is one of the required projects to earn our certification in this bootcamp. Okay, so what we need to make is, it should be functionally similar to this. Okay, now let's add any value. It says SAAS. This is a palindrome. Okay, so a palindrome is a word or phrase that can be read the same way forward and backward, ignoring punctuation, case, and spacing. Okay, so we'll need to remove all non-alphanumeric characters, punctuation, spaces, and symbols. Okay, we need to remove this and turn everything into the same case, lowercase or uppercase, in order to check for palindromes. Okay, okay, so let's make it. First we'll make the design, then we will go for the JavaScript part. Okay, let's make the design also. So let's make our index HTML, and the name of my document is Palindrome Tracker. Okay, and body there is okay. Let's make it attachment tag with the name freeCodeCamp. H1 tag, and what is it? Is it a palindrome? Okay, let's make it. And there's the next thing. There's our div. Give it a class of container. Yeah. Okay, now inside container, first thing, okay, I will name it card. Okay, that card, I'm having a simple text. As the text is, enter a text to check for the palindrome. Okay, then this is my input and then my button. Okay, so let's make a div, and let's give it a class of, what class we should give it? Let's name it palindrome checker. Okay, then I'm having my input, okay, like this, and then I'm having my button check. Okay, text it check here. I'll give it a name, and also I will give it ID. Okay, so let's name it, enter input, and let's give the same ID here. Okay, and let's give my button ID of checker dash button. Okay, check dash button. Okay, and below there is one more card. Okay, so let's come out of this card, sending here. So let's make another card, let's name it description. It is describing the thing, that how it is going to work and what is a palindrome exactly. Okay, so let's copy the whole thing. Okay, or it's that not working right, so this is fine. Okay, so right, so we made the index.html file, and now let's give the color. Okay, so our body background color is suppose just kind of like purple. Okay, then my h3 element is in center. Okay, let's give it a margin of 0. Let's remove all the margins and padding which are initially given to us. Okay, oh, so sorry, I forgot to add the link here. Okay, so okay, style state and for HR will be styles. Let's see, now we'll be able to see it. This is not this color. Okay, and all my text is having white color. Okay, okay, and it's also in center. Let's get my body flex. Okay, spread flex, align items the center, and justify content center. Let's give it a flex direction column. Okay, now this is fine. Okay, I don't need it. Okay, so let's check. Let's do it fast. Okay, okay, so this is 3. Okay, there is my card, and let's fill my card a background color white. Okay, it's fine. Okay, border this is also there. Okay, wait a while. It's my card. It's not okay, it is also white. Here's my key here, and it's having color black. Okay, and my input the color is purple. Okay, so my button अभी ऐसे fix कर रहे हैं. After some time there's no border, and it is having a color of purple. Let's do it fast. Okay, sorry, it's background color. Background color is purple background. Okay, and text color is white in this. Okay, and also there's having some paddings. Padding. Reduce it. Or it's fine, I guess. Okay. Let's give it a border radius. Okay, this is fine. Okay, so it's my card. Give my card some width, some height of like 3px. Oh wait, give the border some font size. Okay, so give the font size of 23x. Oh, it will be like 16. Okay, so now I'll give it width of like 40. It's fine, and let's give it height of like this is too much. It's fine. Let's make it 15. Okay, and this is the things. Enter in the text. This is fine actually. Okay, so let's enter this. Okay, this is fine. Okay, so now let's style this thing. Okay, so it was the class was description. It will be similar to our description, similar to our card here. Okay, only a few changes will be there. Okay, so we give it the color. Okay, so that's fine. Use it slightly, and let's get some margin. Mostly the top, other since the auto. So okay, so it's fine. Okay, now let's style its text towards p tag. So let's go to p tag or description of our description. So let's align our text to like enter. I think this is fine. Let's use the height some more. This is fine. Okay, so now our this thing is ready. So we'll just enter it and check it. Now JavaScript part will start now. So let's give it JavaScript functionalities, and before that we need to add our script.js in our index.html. Okay, so let's add it. So my source is script. Now it is connected. Okay, so let's hide our styles or CSS and go to our script.js. So we are given some instructions. Let's see that you should have an inflow element with id text input. Oh, I need to change some things here. It is text input. Okay, and button elements id should be check button is id. So let's quickly fix it. Okay, this is fine. And div element with an id. Okay, we should have a div element with an id of result. Okay, so and we're checking here. Okay, this is fine. So we'll make it here. I need to make a div element. So here this id should be result. Okay, and when you click on check button, hashtag check button element without entering a value into text input element, and alert should be appear. Okay, good. So when I will click on, and if this is empty, okay, and when the hashtag text input element only contains the letter A and the hashtag check button is clicked, the result should contain A is up. Okay, it should say I is a palindrome. So when the text input element contains the text underscore I is a palindrome because it will ignore these things. Okay, so when the okay, clicked, it will check it as a palindrome because we are not considering spaces too in the. So we have made the index HTML and style.css file. Now the main work, which is JavaScript, we are going to start it. So let's make our constant first. Okay, element by ID. It is my ID here. Wait. This is check button. Okay, and next button we are going to make it result. We will get a result element by ID result. Okay, and the next is make it before the result. It is our enter input. Okay, get element by ID. What is our ID? It is text input. Okay, now we made our buttons. Now we have made our buttons, so close it. Okay, so let's go to instruction first. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to remove all non-alphanumeric characters. We will use regex to remove these. Okay, so let's remove our all alphanumeric, non-alphanumeric. So how we will remove non-alphanumeric characters. Okay, so what we are going to do for that is we are having our, we will make a function for this. Okay, we are going to use arrow function. Okay, remove alpha. Let's name it this. Okay, and that is our parameter. Okay, oh sorry, it's the const. Now, so how we are going to do it is we will replace all those with empty string. Okay, so let's initialize our regex here. Okay, so it will be of not of word and underscore. This is what we are going to remove globally. Okay, and we will replace it with these. Wait, type it here. Let's close it here, and it will be globally. Okay, now okay, and we will replace it with a string. Okay, so here I initialized my regex, then my word, and it also contains underscore, so I need to remove underscore as well, so I will remove underscore here. Okay, and then close it. Okay, and we'll replace it with these strings. Okay, and then I need to convert it to lowercase. Okay, so here it is in the same order, or whether lower or uppercase. So I am going to put it in a lowercase to lower case. Okay, okay, now this is done. This is how we will remove. Okay, so and now let's write the function to check for our palindrome. Okay, so how we are going to check for our palindrome is we are given a string. Okay, we will be given a string and we will reverse it. If it is equal, okay, then means it is a palindrome, and if it is not, then means it is not a palindrome. Okay, so let's again make an arrow function. Okay, and name it check palindrome. Palindrome. Okay, here let's give it a parameter like input मैंने यहाँ variable का नाम लिखा हुआ है, so I will give it a name like input text. Okay, then what I will do is I will check here I will return it. Okay, like this. Okay, one more thing we need to keep in mind is here we will get the input text, so we need clean text. Clean text means which is non-alpha, remove, so which is non-alpha numeric. So let's name it remove non-alpha numeric. It's completed numeric. Okay, so I named it this. So here I will have a cleaned input, okay, which I will get through this. Okay, and here I will put my input text. Now I got my cleaned input. Okay, and all the process I will do it this cleaned inputs. Okay, so let's stream it reverse input. Okay, so it will be equal to clean input. I will split the string. Okay, then I will reverse it, then I will simply join it. Okay, and this clean input should be equal to this reversed input. This is the only function which will help us to check whether the input character we are writing here is a palindrome or not. Okay, so we have write it till here, so I think this is fine. Now just we need to add event listener to our button. Okay, so our button name is check button. Okay, so let's add event listeners here. Okay, so which will be on click, we'll call a function. Okay, now what we need to do inside it is when it will get a input element, it will check. Okay, it will check whether it is a palindrome or not. Okay, so let's make a function here and I'm naming it user input. Okay, and it will be equal to this enter input dot value. We need to check for palindrome. Okay, so we will make is palindrome variable here. Okay, and what it will do is it will check for the palindrome. Okay, so check palindrome for this user input. Okay, now we will give it conditions. If is palindrome, then what will happen is, okay, then we will get our text that it is a palindrome. Okay, so we will get result. Okay, what are our result? It will be the element of the user input, whatever the user is input. So it is a variable, so let's put it inside tilde. So it is variable, so I will write it something like this: is, then it is a palindrome and is not a palindrome. We need to write it like this. So let's write it is a palindrome. Okay, if it is passing this test. Okay, else what will happen is our inner HTML will be the same thing, but I'll write a not in between. Okay, is not a palindrome. Okay, here we need to add alert also. Okay, this please input a value, we need an alert, and the text we are writing is something like this. The user input is in bold. So let's add the alert. Okay, so if trim and here the length is 0, then what will happen is it will alert what is our alert? Please input a value. Okay, so please input a value. Okay, so when there is, we'll get alert. It is not working. What happened? I'll fix it. Here I have already given the result of text a color of black, and I'm going to highlight the variable. Okay, so let's first add this span here. Okay, click inside a span, and I'm going to give it a class of height. Okay, this is fine. And a second, span like this. Okay, just wait a while, but it's not okay. This is fine. Okay. Okay, so I found my mistake. I'm initializing the variable without using const keyword. Don't do this type of silly mistakes, oh god. Okay, so now it should work. This is fine now. So let's do for it's not a palindrome. Again, there is something wrong. It is saying every word non-palindrome. Wait, so what? Not returning it is whether true or false. Wait, it will be like this. Return. Now it will return. No. What? Wait, mistake. Okay, let's go from start. I initialize some variables. Then I checked for non-alphanumeric characters. I checked for this. Removed underscore as well. I'm making several mistakes here. It is for capital W. Okay, other regex. Okay, here W is for words and digits, and we need opposite of it. Okay, so I read this backward slash and this capital W, and to remove underscore, it is here. Okay, because it doesn't contain underscore, so I write underscore separately. Okay, here is split, and to join. Now it should work. Let's check for A. A is a palindrome. Okay, so BA is not a palindrome. So this is how we are going to do it. Okay, so let's check for it. See, this is how it will work. So let's submit it. Okay, run the test. Okay. So this is how we are going to do it. Thank you. Bye bye.